everyone. Sorry, I just wasn't sure if it was working there. I just thought I would attempt to do a little bit of this even though I'm really tired and also I'm in a lot of pain with my hand and wrist and that. But yeah, I just thought I would attempt to do a little bit of this puzzle. So I was going to do the Harry Potter 1500 map next, but I decided I just wasn't in the mood for that briefly, so I decided to try Buffalo Games puzzle, and I'll write down details as I do this. And yeah, basically hurting quite a bit, and I really want to sleep. I'm really tired, but I thought I would just hop on and do this for a little bit, and I'm going to just do it differently to how I normally would, and I'm going to basically spread out all the pieces as I go so that I can more easily, so that I just don't have to go, so that I can try and avoid the extra sorting just this time because of how I'm feeling. So, and since it's a smaller puzzle and I've got plenty of table space, no harm doing it that way. At least I figured that anyway. It's one that needs gluing though. Just need to grab my glue out. I do. I'm trying to do it a bit over this side with the putting it together so that you can see the picture a little more, hopefully. Just got to grab my glue. Glue any damaged pieces together. Oops, I just got glue all over the puzzle table, didn't I? I did. Usually I'll sort all these into tubs, blah blah blah, but I just have no energy to do it that way this time, so I'm basically just going to spread them all out because it's a very tropical, multicoloured one. I'm just going to spread them all out here and now, and then I don't have to do it again, I can just work on it. So I guess I'm taking a different tack to usual. I may have to turn my heater back on again too, since winter's coming. It's getting quite cold, but I've got the heater on in my bedroom, and I've had it on out here, so yeah, just wait and see. And I've just got thunderstorm / rain music on in the background, even though we're meant to be getting rain tomorrow and that. And yes, I've been lacking with Instagram updates and Facebook updates and all the rest. I do realise that. I just really have not been feeling up to it. But I kind of realised yesterday I've just got to try and do some stuff, regardless of how I feel, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying. I'm just going to quickly go and grab Prince out too. I'll be back right in a minute with Prince in. I will. Just need him at the moment. Let me be a good girl. Yeah, I love you too, beautiful. Love you, good girl. Love you. Can't say how long I'll be on for either. I'm just going to try and do this for a bit and I'll log off when I need to. There's some weird shaped pieces here. Got to glue another damaged piece up. stupid wrist. Love you, nails. Hello, baby. Gotta change the camera battery. Do. Before I start this. Just need to stop it and see if my adjustments have worked. I do. I'm just checking to see if my adjustments have worked a bit. There you go, that's a bit better. There we go. That'll do. Gotta hold this for a minute whilst it seals together. Oh, I love you, Liz. Love you, Danny. Good girl. Fabulous. Move prints over there. So I just realised you probably can't really see a lot of what I'm doing behind my hands. Whoops. Basically, I'm just sorting and fixing puzzle pieces that are broken anyway, so. But, yeah. If anyone's wondering how I'm fixing the piece, I'm just using a normal UHU glue stick or just a normal stationary glue stick that you get for school or study or any of that. I'm just using that to fix it. Hi, King James. How are you? Oh, bugger. Hope you're okay anyway. Up and down. Blood pressure stuff's improved, but my wrist is a lot worse. It's extremely painful at the moment. Extremely painful. And, like, some things are okay, some things are not okay. It seems to vary. But I kind of realised yesterday, because I just felt like I couldn't do things, all of that stuff, and I realised yesterday I've just, after trying to do some stuff and feeling proud about it, and that, even though it wasn't a lot, I realised I just have to try even if I feel crap, because then at least I have something to feel good about at the end of the day, if that makes sense. At my wrist, because this other physio decided to try a more flexible brace that had a lot more movement and stuff in it. It has made it so much worse. 2 weeks in that, and it is so painful now. It's not funny. Feels similar to what I had happening with my ankle, but she reckons that the ulna's probably moving in my wrist. But I've got to try and stop the process that's happening in my body according to this doctor. We've got to try and stop that, and then we can start trying to reverse the issues that are happening. But till then, my body's basically not really going to heal itself. And what's going on with the wrist. But hopefully in the future I'll be able to get back to doing a lot more. It's just time, but I realised rather than just giving up thinking I can't do stuff and that, I've just got to try doing some stuff anyway, if that makes sense. Must hurt. I hope it all starts feeling better soon. Yeah, hopefully. It's just waiting to see if when this stuff kicks in or when my body decides to let her be able to treat the stuff, which at the moment it's not. My body is not cooperating. So, but yeah, I just sort of, yesterday was an eye-opener for me because I really thought that I couldn't do a couple of things, and then I did them and achieved them, and I was really proud of the fact that I managed to achieve it and so I just decided, well, I've just got to try. I may be tired, I may feel like I can't do it, that I don't have the energy, blah, 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 but I've got to try, or else, so that I've got some good and positive stuff happening, rather than just being stuck in the negative all the time because I don't have anything good or whatever happening because I'm not feeling good about things because I'm not trying to do anything. I don't know if any of that makes sense, but basically, as this doctor said, it's got to work on mind, body, and spirit. So you got to work on your mind, how you're thinking, how you're feeling, whether you're feeling positive or negative, because being in a negative state does not help with things either, and spirit stuff and all the rest. So it's not necessarily easy trying to do all of it, but I've got to try if I want the chance to try and get a lot better, or hopefully get a fair bit better than I am. Like, it may not improve absolutely everything, but being better than I am now is better than nothing kind of thing. So, yeah. And I just realised, as I said yesterday when I tried to do some stuff that I thought I wouldn't be able to do, and I just managed to do it even though I was hurting and in pain and that, and I've been feeling so proud about it, and it made me realise, well, regardless of all of that, I've just got to try. Because otherwise I'm not going to be able to start feeling more positive and all the rest because, yeah, I don't have enjoyable stuff in that to think about or be positive about or all the rest. I don't know if that makes sense or not. I just rambled off on a thing there, but it's just a realisation I came to lately. That regardless of how I'm feeling and that, I've just got to try and do my best. And at least then it gives me something to be proud about and feel good about at the end of the day. Which is a good thing. Have you been completing any puzzles off cam? No, I haven't. I haven't done any puzzles in over a week, King James. That's what I was meaning by I've realised I've just got to try things because I was just feeling like I couldn't do anything. I was too tired. I didn't have the energy. Blah, 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 blah. And so I just wasn't doing anything at all. And I wasn't feeling good about it all and was getting stuck in that sort of bad place that you don't want, that I'm not supposed to be in. So, yeah, I haven't done anything off camera at all. I just haven't really done any puzzles at all, I guess, this last week or so, because I just felt like I couldn't do it. And so, yeah. Now, the other day I realised I've just got to try because that's the only way that I'm going to start being able to do more and I'm going to feel more positive about my circumstances and situation and all the rest. Did you start the 1500 map puzzle from Harry Potter? No, I'm going to try it after this one just because I sorted it. But when it came to doing it with the way I was feeling and how tired I was and all the similar coloured pieces, I just couldn't bring myself to do it right now, which is why I started this one for a bit, because I needed something with brighter colours just to help with my mood, I guess, a bit. And it's not that I'm not looking forward to the Harry Potter one. I'm going to definitely aim to attempt it after this one. I don't know, for some reason I just couldn't do it right at this minute. I kept wanting to do something different every time I would consider starting it or whatever, just because I just wasn't feeling it right at this minute, kind of thing. But yeah, hopefully I intend on getting back to it after I've done this one. It's my intentions anyway. But it is all there sorted, ready to go. Yeah, haven't started it and I kept looking for something else. It does have a lot of the same colours. I want the whole collection too. So far I only have one of the 9. Yeah, I have 8 of the 9, but with Brisbane Puzzle Shop, she's put in an order for the first one as well. So I will eventually have the first one, but I'm planning on doing the rest of the set once I have all 8 to do them all in a row, kind of thing. But yeah, for some reason I just couldn't bring myself to do the 1,500 even though I had it all sorted ready. So I decided I would, because I was looking for something bright and colourful with how I was feeling and needing to pick up my spirits and stuff. So, and I've been watching things about like the Rainforest paludariums where you can create like storm-like effects and that with the lighting and stuff. Part of those are dream things that I would eventually hope, if I can get renovations done to this place, I kind of want to add those things in, have an old style place with a whole heap of like coral reef, like the actual corals and coral reef in my bedroom, and then like these organic these rainforest paludariums with some different creatures around the house as well and that sort of thing. So I've got a whole heap of dreams and plans and things that I want to do once I get better, like the coral reef and all of that sort of stuff in my house, and I've sort of been planning how I would like to have things renovated if I could in my mind for sort of turning this into my dream house and all of that. I think I have number 4. Nice. Awesome. But yeah, so I want to get better. I'm going to get better. Guess it's just the time till I can get better. But I'll get there eventually. But yeah, basically I needed something bright and colourful at the moment, and after, like, I love rainforests. The one creature I don't love in rainforests is leeches. And I don't want to go into that because I've got a huge phobia of them. But basically, I want to have a whole heap, when I get a lot better, I want to have a whole heap of those things around my house. And I'm also intending on, I need to try and get better than I am now too, because sometime later this year I'll have a service dog prospect puppy coming home that I'll be training. Speaking of coral reef, I finally got the 5,000 piece Ravensburger underwater puzzle. Was looking online for a while and finally found it. Yeah, that's basically all sold out here in Australia. I was lucky. Is that one that I've got? I can't remember. But I think I got the only one left of that in Australia. I basically couldn't find it anywhere except, and when I found it on this one website, I basically jumped in and grabbed it because it was available nowhere else. But I think if it's the one that I'm thinking about, I think I've got it, but yeah, that's awesome that you found it anyway. But yeah, so I decided I'll do something colourful and bright, and then I'll tackle the Harry Potter one next. Anyway, And you've probably noticed I'm doing the layout of things a little differently this time just because of the way my hand and wrist is. I'm trying to avoid getting things in and out of boxes. I think you do have it. Pretty sure I've seen it here. Yeah. I'm certain I've got it somewhere. I fully intend on, once I get more better too, on going back to my large puzzles and that too, that I haven't been sort of feeling up to lately. I fully intend on going back to those in the future too, but it will happen. It's just going to be time. It is, and I'm just doing this differently because with my hand and wrist, I just cannot pull them out of the box how I normally would, so I'm just spreading them all out ready. I am. It'll make it a little easier on me at the end of the day. Normally I would sort them into tubs and then go and resort it again looking for different colours, patterns, blah blah blah. But at the moment, this is kind of easier. I found mine off a Canadian site. They also had the 9,000 water puzzle. But I felt like 5,000 was good for now since I want the 3,000 water puzzle by them too. That would be too much water. I really want the 9,000 water one, but can't get it anywhere here in Australia. And I can't afford it at the moment with all the doctor's bills and that anyway, but just got to work on getting better, and maybe eventually I will be able to get it, but it's sort of not available here in Australia, and I'm not willing to pay overseas shipping and risk and all of that right now, and yeah, with all the doctor's bills, I just do not have the funds for it, unfortunately. But I do have a lot of awesome puzzles anyway, so I can't really complain. I can't. Maybe it would be too much water, I don't know. I think I've got the 3,000 piece underwater one, I've got the 2,000 piece underwater one, and the 5,000 piece underwater one. I really wanted the 9,000 piece underwater, but it's not available here in Australia at all. It isn't. And I cannot find it anywhere easily accessible online or anything either, and yeah, now I don't have the funds for it either. Move that up there a bit. Gotta move a few pieces. I'm running out of space. Normally I wouldn't do it this way, but I've got to try and do things, and I've got to try and find a different way to do it at the moment that works easier with my hand and wrist. So, lucky it's not trying to do a 5,000 piece or 6,000 piece puzzle this way. So I usually like to try and work with a clearish space inside the piece, so that inside where I'm putting together the puzzle, to make it easier. But yeah, I liked it, but I also had the 24,000 Ajuka puzzle, and that is half C2. So that's another 10,000 pieces of water. Yeah, I got that one. Yeah. But at the same time, whilst I may not have everything, I'm very satisfied with what I do have. And I've got, like, I don't know if you've seen it, the 18,000 piece Castle of the Seasons or whatever. It's coming out by Ravensburger featuring New Swanstein. I've got that. I'm going to be getting that through Brisbane Puzzle Shop for review and all of that sort of thing. So yeah, I've got a lot of things to look forward to getting back to. But yeah, I'm sort of with things. I'm trying to just as I can work on. Like this one isn't for the Brisbane Puzzle Shop. It isn't. This one is just out of my own collection because I really wanted to do a rainforest puzzle that was colourful at the moment, and this was the one I pulled out. But I can't really complain if I don't have everything because I still have a lot, and I'm very lucky to do that, and I'm lucky to be working with Brisbane Puzzle Shop, and it's like I do the puzzles in exchange for the puzzles. Me doing the puzzles is sort of how I get the puzzles in exchange for all the work I put into doing them, like time lapses, blah blah blah, and then I put it up on her website and all the rest. I liked it, but I also have the 20. Oh yeah, I read that one. Sorry, but yes, so I've got a whole huge list of those there. We're still waiting on the Graphica puzzles to arrive because of all the flooding and stuff in Sydney and New South Wales and all the rest. From what she last knew, they were still sitting in South Australia, so it is taking forever for those to get to her, but that's got the 48,000 piece Graphica and the 54,000 piece Graphica in those, as well as many others. And I've got many other puzzles on my list. She's ordered, from what she told me, she's ordered me a trade catalogue from 2022 for me to look through and see what I would be interested in doing on the channel and stuff that also helps her out because I'm getting viewers and stuff a bit from her channel and she's getting sales and stuff from my stuff, and so yeah. And I've still got a few pre-orders to come in yet that still haven't arrived that I've been waiting over 12 months for. And so I can't really complain, even though I really want that 9,000 piece underwater puzzle. I can't really complain that I don't have it because I am really lucky to have all the monster puzzles and stuff that I do have, and I can't wait to get back to all of those a lot more as my health and stuff improves. So yeah, rather than thinking, oh, what if it doesn't happen, I've got to think, well, I'm going to get back to this. I'm going to get my life back. I'm going to be able to do these things again. And I really want to do these things again. I may not be totally 100%, but that's why I'm still getting things like the service dog puppy, and the occupational therapist has recommended getting a scooter to help with getting around or mobility stuff, like a fold-upable electric scooter, so I can take it with me places and that if I can't walk long distances or if I'm not feeling up to it. But hopefully I'll be able to get a lot better and I won't need those things as much. I've seen that castle one, I like it, but I don't know if I would buy it myself just because it's the same image 4 times, just slightly different colour. Could be boring for me personally. Yeah, I guess it could be boring, but I actually like, in some ways for me, I like doing those ones that, I really like doing the ones that are similar but different colours. Like, it really stood out to me being able to do the same sort of image in different colours and seasons. For some reason, sometimes I like doing something like that where it's got the 4 different seasons. I definitely think it'll be a challenge. I think all those trees are going to drive me absolutely insane. I'm not saying that. But at the same time, I think it will be a very pretty puzzle, and I'll be interested to see how it goes with all the different colours, the seasons, those sorts of things. I think that's going to be fun about it. But I tend to find yes, I may get a bit frustrated. Sometimes I may get a little bored, like when it comes to sorting and that. But I like to just get the puzzles anyway if I love the image, because otherwise I'll regret it at a later date, kind of thing. But I also realise, well, I can't complain if I don't get something, because I am very lucky to have all the things I already do have. And I'm very lucky to be working with Brisbane Puzzle Shop and having puzzles arrive every now and then and stuff that over time I can work on doing. So I'm never going to be short of puzzle content for this website, for this channel, that's for sure. But I also look forward to when I can get back to my own art stuff and my own colouring stuff and all the rest, and eventually I want to have enough artworks that I can turn my own artworks into jigsaw puzzles and that too for people to do. So I look forward to doing those sorts of things too eventually with my own artwork. So it's going to be all things to look forward to getting back to eventually. I've just got to stop feeling like I can't do things and just, as I said, try. Because as I realised yesterday, if I don't try, I'm not going to know that I can do it, or that I will be able to get back to it, or feel very positive about it all. So, hi Bernard. Indeed, thank you. Mixing it all together would be a headache. Don't even say it, King James. I don't have the space for it, for one. Wouldn't be able to sit on the floor long enough to do it. And you'd probably be getting a big boot up the butt if I had to do it that way. Not to mention there'd be no way I'd be able to record it on live stream in that way. No way whatsoever. I want the new Ravensburger Crypt puzzle. It's metallic, mint, 736 pieces. Haven't heard of that one yet, but I know on my wish list I've got the gradient and the pink and the silver ones that I don't have. I do, but yes. Okay, now I think I realise why I don't usually do it with this many pieces at once with laying them all out. But I just cannot get them in and out of the tub with the way my hand and wrist is, and I can't sort it the way I usually would. So, it is what it is at the end of the day. Instead, I've just got a table full of puzzle pieces. Another one that needs gluing. They just added it to the German Amazon the other day. Okay, nice. I've stopped looking at all the websites for new puzzles because I've already got so many to come on my list through Brisbane Puzzle Shop that it's like I need to try and get down some of the ones that I've got. And I've still got new ones coming in all the time, and I have no blooming idea how I'm going to finish them all. No idea whatsoever. But yes. And achieve all the other stuff that I want to achieve as I get better. So it's going to be like, yeah, I'm really going to have to be scheduling days for things, I think. As to puzzles one day, art one day, colouring one day, reading stuff one day, blah 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 blah. that I haven't been requesting review books lately because I just haven't been able to do them. And that's understandable because they've sort of stopped sending me them when I do have the odd request, just because I am not managing to get them done currently, and that is totally fair enough that they've sort of stopped sending them to me because I haven't been getting done what I'm supposed to be doing in exchange for that review book. So yeah, I can sort of understand why they haven't been sending me the requests and that, and how I've been feeling and that, and how I haven't been getting done what I'm supposed to with it as part of the agreement between doing the review books and all the rest. And so, yeah, sort of figured best not to request them till I can do more of that stuff again. I felt but yeah, I still love my reading and stuff, but I'm sort of, yeah, also tossing up, well, do I keep doing the reading stuff? But I still want to have days where I can read and do stuff like that, so I'm sort of thinking even if I'm not reviewing it specifically for publishing companies, then I might as well just do it anyway, have a day scheduled for it anyway, so that I can do it because I enjoy it. But yeah, my health has just got to start picking up first with things, and meanwhile I've just got to keep trying to do things anyway. But that's awesome that they've added a new one to there. But yes. Now if I go and add that one to the list with the Brisbane puzzle shop lady, she's just going to laugh at me adding yet another one to my collection. The start of the year I tried doing a list saying I wouldn't be adding any more this year. I needed to work on what I've got or just what she wants me to review. Blah, 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 blah. Other than what the list that I handed in at the start of the year. And what have I done? I keep adding more to my list. She reckons I'm just ambitious with my puzzle thing and finishing it all and with how many I've got. Me, I'm starting to think I've lost my sanity and I'm a little crazy with how many I've got on my to-do list with monster puzzles and all the rest. How many I've got part started that I've got to get back to, and yeah, I think I've lost my mind. I just want the 5,000 piece battle on the high seas Raven's Magic puzzle. Can't find it anywhere. I think I saw it on Very Puzzling, but the problem is if it is over 9 kilos or not. That's the only problem. I think I saw it on Brisbane Puzzle Shop, but maybe I didn't. No, actually, I don't think it's on there at the moment. I'm not sure. I don't think it is, but yeah. Honest thoughts or opinions? Do you think I'm just being overly ambitious with how many puzzles I've got in my collection? Or do you think I've lost my mind a little bit? And has anyone anywhere near caught up to me yet? Because I need someone to start catching up to me. But I hope you get it eventually, King James, with the Battle in the High Seas one. But I need some of you to start catching up to me. I do. Because I think my sanity has gone a long time ago. Yeah, I'd say it's fun collecting them too. Thank you, except I don't know if I'll ever get them all done before I die. I guess it'll mean though when they're no longer in print and I'm doing this random puzzle, everyone will be going, where'd you get that puzzle from? I haven't seen that one before. I have about 100 puzzles I need to work on. Yeah, you still got a bit to catch up to me, King James. I've got over 300. I think I've got over 300 puzzles to do it. And I have no idea how many pieces left, but I know there's well over 800,000 pieces in all these puzzles. Well over. So you need to hurry up and catch up to me and buy some more, King James. Including more monster puzzles. I have no idea how many smaller ones I've gotten out of the way so far. Or how many pieces that takes off, but yeah. I'm just going to turn my heater back on. Because it's getting a little chilly. We've got winter coming here. This is taking up a lot of table space. At least it's just about all sorted now. I have 124,000, 9,000, and 75,000. Those are all my monster puzzles. Yeah, you need the 33,600, the 42,000 Aduca, the 54,000 Graphica, 48,000 Graphica, 51,300 Kodak, the two 40,000 piece Ravensburgers. You need all of those ones added. You need, and more 18,000 pieces and all the rest. I want a few more, yeah. But you need to get some more monster puzzles. I tried telling so many people. They need to collect more monster puzzles to catch up with me. But no one ever gets more monster puzzles, do they? They don't get the really, really, really large ones that I have. Nope. They tend to get the smaller ones. So maybe they've got the numbers growing, but they don't have the puzzle pieces, and I feel like some insane person with this huge collection of monster puzzles. And currently, as you know, I'm not feeling up to doing more of those monster puzzles, but I really want to get back to them in time. But yeah, I feel like some insane person because I'm the only one. Like other people do collect large ones, but I'm the main one collecting all, being the insane person collecting a huge crap ton of huge crap ton of puzzles, basically. Oh yeah. Someday I'll be getting more, but I'm working on getting all the Disney villainous at the moment. Fair enough. I just feel like I've lost my sanity and I'm the only person in the world with a huge crap ton of basically what is every single monster puzzle out there currently available in the world in my collection. And I'm the only one that's been, I don't know if it's insane enough to do that or silly enough or what, but yeah. I think I've lost my mind, honestly, with what I've been thinking about with these puzzle plans. I'm going to keep my puzzle desk in a different area, but I want to have a dedicated puzzle/book room in the future. But yes, I'm really starting to think I lost my sanity and I've been way too overambitious with all the puzzles. Oh, it really hurts, but it's insanely itchy underneath the brace too. Try pressing it to see if that helps with the itching. No, not really. Unfortunately. But yes, I'm kind of feeling like the only insanity person that's been totally insane and collected basically every single monster puzzle out there in the world in case they get discontinued, so then I don't have to worry about trying to find it at insane prices in the future and blah 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 blah. My family thinks I'm crazy with the 24,000. Wait till I get the 42,000 sometime soon. Okay, well you keep going with that. Make sure you get every single one available, King James. Make sure you do and tell me about it so then I know I'm not alone and I'm not the only crazy person that is over ambitious and I'll probably never finish them all. Because I now have so many in my collection that I really don't know if I'm going to finish them all in my lifetime. I really don't know if I will. Yes, I still think Graphica is the best puzzle I've ever done though. Puzzle brand. I do, and I've got their 48,000 in the Graphica and the 54,000 in the Graphica coming to me eventually. But yes, as I said, I've pretty much collected every single readily available in what is it? I guess basically in publication, not in publication, every puzzle that is currently readily available, I basically have in my collection. Except for a couple that I wasn't really interested in, that sort of came, which I didn't see the point of it, came with the puzzle basically already being put together, which I didn't see the point of that one. Past few weeks I've been slowly working on getting my spare room into a puzzle room. This weekend I'm going to paint it and hopefully get a few bookshelves. Nice. Yeah, well, mine's more about needing to save the money to do it with my place eventually. Because right now I do not have the funds to do it. It is a hopeful future plan. Do you have the 5,000 Disney puzzle yet? Nope, it's on my wish list, but I don't think I've got it yet. I'm pretty certain it's on my wish list anyway. I can't remember because I have so many on my wish lists and all of the rest. But no, I don't have that one yet. I don't. But yes. I'm starting to think I don't know that I will ever get all the puzzles I've got done. So I've got so many, but I guess only time will tell. Who knows? I may get a lot more done once I can get a lot better. So, but yeah. But I also do feel blessed about it. But I also really feel like I've lost my mind. I am crazy, insane person, and all the rest. Pam and Tony recently came out with a new 6,000 I want. Is that one that I already have on my collection list, or I don't know that I should even ask. In some ways, I'm feeling really guilty about the amount of puzzles I've got to do and how I'm just not getting to them. I'm really happy for them. I feel blessed to have them. But I do feel a bit guilty that I am not completing them all like I was hoping to be at the current point in time. But I guess also it is just waiting till I can get a lot more better. And then I'll be able to get through a lot more, I'm sure. A lot more of a lot of the things that I want to do. Fingers crossed. Came out in Feb. I'm not sure if I got that one or not. I'm not sure I do. It's a ship puzzle. Oh, great. No, don't think that is one I have. Hang on. Just give me a minute to look. It's not coming up here. I've got the downtown one, but I can't see any ship one showing up. Downtown one has some ships and that in it, but I don't know if that's the one you're talking about. I don't know if it is. Good way to bring up a new puzzle when I'm just feeling guilty about my collection and how many I've got. Oh. No, collecting's half the fun, but when I got them all, I really wanted to complete them all. And yet I just seem to still keep collecting and collecting and collecting and collecting and collecting. I sent you an email. Nice. I know I shouldn't feel guilty because I'm lucky to have what I do have, and I'm lucky to be able to be working with Brisbane Puzzle Shop and reviewing puzzles and all of that, because I'm sure there's many people out there who would love to be doing that sort of thing in their life. And I know I'm very lucky to be doing that. I'm so grateful for it. I feel blessed for it. All the rest, I really do. And so I guess I shouldn't be feeling guilty about it because it is literally, I guess, basically my job. So it's not like I'm doing a bad thing. It's not like I am. Every now and then I just look at the size of my puzzle piles and it's like, yeah, I have no idea how I'm going to finish all of that. Oh, crap. King James. Yuck. No! Another one I want. No! I love that one. That is so awesome. Hello, Lils. No! I think I just lost my mind. Lost my sanity. Oh. No. You just did the last straw. I don't feel guilty anymore, though. So you broke that. Maybe you broke me. I think you just broke me. But thank you for the laugh. I needed that. Oh. Oh. little sense of sanity. Cool, isn't it? Yes, it is. But you just made me lose all sense of my sanity. At least I no longer feel guilty anymore, so thank you for that. And you gave me a laugh. So that's something. And I guess being a puzzle collector isn't all a bad thing. Just means I'm going to have this awesome collection in the future when they're not available anymore. I'm going to have all these cool, awesome discontinued puzzles in my collection that might be quite valuable. Not that I'd ever sell them or get rid of them, but yeah. But thank you, I needed that. I needed someone to break me out of the guilt cycle and do that, and you just did, but you cracked my whole sanity in the process, but it was a good thing, it helped. So thank you, but yeah, that is a very cool puzzle. And I need to add it to my 5,000 piece Battle on the High Seas puzzle. I do. But yes. Excuse me. Thank you very much for cracking me out of the feeling guilty about it all with the puzzles. So thank you. I appreciate it. Now I've got a bit of a dry cough and stuff back, but yeah. Oh, I shouldn't be using that wrist. No rush to get it. It's only been out for like 2 months. Yeah, well, I'll probably be requesting it through Brisbane Puzzle Shop to do for their stuff and for the YouTube channel. I probably will. So I'll probably put it in as a request edition with Brisbane Puzzle Shop if they get it in at some point. I will. But yes, Clementoni did just discontinue a whole heap of other puzzles that they had available there for a while. They did. But yes. I've also noticed as I get more tired, I start worrying more about things that don't need to be worried over kind of thing as well. So that is part of what's coming into it. But at the end of the day, you're right, collecting is part of the fun. And it'll mean in time I'll have all these awesome puzzles that are no longer available that I still have in my collection. Which is not a bad thing by any means. It's a good thing. not sure if I got all the edge pieces out here or not. But yes, thank you very much for the laugh. I needed that. Today has been a crazy day. And I was thinking, before I started this, I was just feeling really tired and tossing up. Do I just go to bed or do I try and do some like I want to or what? And I decided to attempt it for a bit. So here I am. That stone in North puzzle time-lapse you posted the other day looked a little hard. How was it? It was difficult. It was still, I didn't find myself getting too frustrated over it or anything, but at the same time, if I hadn't have had a dark puzzle test, it would have made it a lot easier than it was. But I guess in some ways it was difficult, in other ways it wasn't too bad. So like the sky, it was very easy because of the dark puzzle table. Some of the I did find a lot of how I looked at that puzzle was basically through patterns and colours. But yeah, it was definitely a challenging one, but it wasn't undoable or not completable, all of that sort of stuff. So at the end of the day, I still found it enjoyable, and it was a real sense of achievement when I did finish it, kind of thing. But it didn't take us, at the same time, it didn't take as long as some other puzzles I've done. So it was kind of an interesting mix, because it was hard, it was a challenge, but it wasn't the hardest I've done also. But I also think it would have been a lot easier if I hadn't have had a dark or a black puzzle table. It would have been much easier if I hadn't have had that black puzzle table that I was having to work on. I think it would have been much easier if it was just a white or tan or cream colour table. But overall, it was a challenge, but I didn't find myself getting that frustrated with it. I found most of the time I didn't even have to walk away because I was getting too frustrated with it. I just found that every now and then I was just taking a break anyway because of how I was feeling. But it really wasn't over hard or anything at the end of the day. It wasn't. Do you like sorting puzzles by puzzle shape? I find every now and then I do it, but I don't regularly. It's not regularly how I do it. A lot of people don't understand how I do my puzzle sorting, putting the puzzles together, but basically I sort by, not by puzzle piece shape. I only do that as a last resort if I'm struggling with a lot of dark colours and I need to just start randomly placing pieces. That's about the main time I'll sort by puzzle shape. Otherwise I do the whole puzzle by colour and pattern. I don't even look at the image much. As you'll notice, I've just got that up there, but I don't even tend to look at the image much. I'll just sort by colour and pattern, by shapes and by the patterns on the puzzle and the colours. I think I just said that multiple times over, but yeah. That is the main way I put my pieces together, and I don't tend to look at the box image much, if at all. Same for me, I don't really like sorting by shape. Takes some of the fun out of it for me, picking up one piece at a time, trying to place it. Well, I only did that with the last puzzle just because of the fact that all the dark pieces on a dark table, that was what was making that other puzzle really, really hard for me. Was the fact I've got a black table board with black pieces that you could barely tell the different colour shades and tones to. And as you would have noticed, I had to put a lot of those pieces on white paper because I just couldn't tell from the dark puzzle board. And that was what actually made it hard for me and why I had to sort it that way in the end, because I just could not tell otherwise between the different pieces. If I had a tan board or something, it wouldn't have been an issue. And like this colour board, it's not an issue if it's all bright colours like this one. The black isn't an issue at all with all bright colours. It only seems to be an issue when excuse me, it only seems to mostly be an issue when it is a whole heap of dark on a whole heap of light, I think I was saying. I can't remember for sure. I've lost my frame of mind or my track of thoughts or whatever it is. But basically that was the main thing that made the last puzzle really hard and a challenge, was trying to do it on a dark board, on a dark board with dark pieces that you couldn't tell the colour differences to, because it was just too dark. Hello, Niels. Just found another piece that needs glue fixing it. Yeah, I do it from time to time too if there's a lot of the same colours, but normally I don't. Yeah, I'm the same. Hello, Niels. Just found another piece I need to glue when I put my glue away. I'm not sure if I've got all the colours needed here. Yeah, the thing that made the last puzzle a real challenge for me was it would have been a challenge anyway with the dark colours, but it was basically trying to work black on black. That was my real challenge. It was. Just got to wait for that glue to dry before I put it with the other piece. So I don't want it to stick together. Hope you. Well, anyways, I've got to get going. Need to get ready for work, so I should leave in 25 minutes. Hope you feel better soon. Hope you have a nice rest of your day. Thank you, King James. I hope you have a good day too. I'm probably going to sign off shortly and try and rest because my wrist is really killing me right now. So I'm thinking I'm not going to be on too much longer anyway because the little movements and stuff are making me really hurt, which is making it hard to enjoy it as much as I want to enjoy it. So unfortunately, so yeah, I'm thinking I'll probably sign off soon or shortly or whichever. But yeah, I hope you have a good day. And yeah, we'll get some rest. I'm just was trying to finish these last few pieces, but I'm not sure that it's quite going to happen. I was. But yeah, I hope you have a good day at work anyway. I do. My baby. Love you. I'm just going to finish getting these edge pieces together and then I'm going to sign off. Hopefully I've got every piece there, but if I don't, I don't. There's not much I can do about it if I don't have every piece here. Then I'm going to try and get some rest. Is that baby girl? What you doing?
Els, what you doing? Let's see. Okay for anybody? Good boy. Hi, baby.
Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to actually log off here and go and get some rest. And I'm going to try and move these pieces that are in the way or that I can't see easily more into the centre of the puzzle. I don't normally like doing this too much, but it's what I'm going to have to do at this point in time, and it is just going to take too long one-handed on camera, so I'm actually going to do that off camera more because I just cannot do it as fast as I usually would because of the pain in my hand and wrist. So I'm going to sign off here, and I hope you've enjoyed this anyway. I just thought I would try to do a bit of live stream, and I'm glad I got to do a bit anyway. So that's a good thing, and yeah, I will see you later. Hopefully I can try live streaming again soon. But yeah, either way, I'll just do my best, and yeah, I'm just gonna work on keeping on doing this. If I don't get it all on live stream, I will have it on time lapse. And yeah, so, but yeah, it's just taking too long trying to do it one-handed. So I'll work on shifting these pieces off camera, and I hope you've enjoyed this, and I will see you later. Bye.